YouTube. I'm back. Long time, but you know, a few things have transpired in my life. Um, but this is going to be an inspiration video, especially to you, New Agers, Star Seeds, Star people, Indigos. Um, Basically, my other videos mentioned that when you level up, you start to lose people for whatever reason, and that's very scary because there were plenty of people that I have lost that I did not want to lose. Um, but the thing is, um, you didn't want them to lose. You really want them to come with you and, level up and be their authentic selves. But in this spirituality or game of spiritual awakening and this fight for good versus evil against New World Order and all that stuff, and you know you start to find that a lot of people are not who they say they are. I'm not saying that you know some of them are I'm not saying that they're not spiritual or they're really not trying. It's just some of them don't go all the way. Like I had one friend that actually introduced me to Wicca, and it turned out she wasn't who she was when it was time, and I mean no disrespect to those that vote when it's time to vote, because as you guys know in my other videos, I mentioned that how all the presidents are related to each other and related to the royals, and they're the 13 families and the Illuminati and New World Order, whatever you want to call them, world agenda. They're all, so no disrespect to those people that still, tend to go, oh, I gotta go vote. They just, for some reason, they just have that downloaded into their minds, that they should still go to vote when really it doesn't mean anything because it's already predetermined on who's going to win, like pro wrestling. Pro wrestling's more realer than the elections and all that stuff. And there's no disrespect to those that go, after this pandemic, that went and got, their their stuff. It's, but when stuff like that happens, it's a real gut check on who they claim it's really a gut check on who is who they say they are, and a lot of people are just not, and they rather die than to be who they claim to be who they are, and unfortunately, especially I noticed here in Connecticut, a lot of the neo-pagan community is like that. I only know like 3 real witches that really gets it, and like not to go vote. The rest are just, they know about the New World Order. They I met some that acknowledge that they exist. It's just for some reason when it's time to, be strong and be, really who they say they are. They're so quick to go and vote, and get into politics and further lower their vibration, you know, and that's the name of the game, is to truly be strong, to be willing to stand alone. The same friend I was talking about, when the pandemic happened, she was, kind of, don't believe the media and all that stuff. And then she had a boyfriend that believed in the media, and then just like that, she wasn't, she still claimed to be a witch, but obviously she wasn't really authentic, and it really grew. The authenticity really wasn't there as time went on, so this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, because when she was with us and me and my crew, she was all for it, and now she's a completely different person, and it's trying too hard to be cool, and it's this is not a mainstream movement. This is not mainstream stuff. We're kind of the outcasts, the underdogs, the free spirits, the outcast underdogs. We're all in we're all in this bubble where the mainstreamers are gonna look at us and laugh, But it's up to us to have the courage to say, Kurt Cobain's quote, they laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at them because they're all the same, But very few are willing to do that, to stand alone. As my vibration continues to rise, I fortunately lost another friend, and she even turned on me, and I'm at the point where, I hex a lot. I've been hexing a lot lately, but again, this person battles with all this stuff, but doesn't get the help she needs. She claims she needs, and she claims to be spiritual. She claims to be New Age, but when it's time to possibly get the help to raise her vibration, she doesn't take the steps to do that, and then attacks me, and then my other friend I was talking about that that introduced me to look at it the same way. What I stopped to notice and realize, and I'm not trying to bash them, but all the people that come at me all have self-esteem issues. I am, full of confidence. They don't have that, so their way of coping is to come at me, to start drama with me. And I don't start drama with other people. They come at me. One of my other friends that I hang out with does the same thing. When stuff happens, I stop and think about a pattern and why this is. And the pattern I realized is, okay, they're all, they all have self-esteem issues. So I'm the one that that screams out in public, is to have fun. I'm not afraid of being myself. I'm very vocal about not voting and my beliefs and point of views. I don't shove it down other people's throats, but I also don't let people shame me into not doing what everybody else does, like voting, and they it's weird because two of them, my pendulum revealed that all three of them had a crush on me, but one of them actually admitted it. So it's kind of weird how that happens, but two of them, I don't talk to. One of them is still my friend, and it's, and they're not the only ones that came at me, you know. The only difference is only one of them has took me the steps to raise her vibration, so we're still connected. We almost went, you know, we almost went our separate ways as well, but she got what's the saying? She got her mind right in a way, to the point where she started raising her vibrations, and but a lot of my other people that I lost, again, as I got this new position and I started making more money, I started being more vibrant, more good things began to happen, and then it's continuing to accelerate. People are just disappearing like out of thin air, and that's just what happens when people are lower vibrations. They cannot approach you. It's the weirdest thing. And they really disappear. Like I had some people that actually just left without warning. I don't know if I mentioned that in my other videos, but guys, the point of the video is don't be afraid to continue to rise. Either the ones that disappear will get the memo and raise their own vibration and meet you at your new level, or the universe will give you more. I don't want to say better friends, because it's kind of mean, but you'll get other people. You'll get other people to come and hang with you. I'm hanging with people that I don't normally hang with, and one of my spiritual awakening symptoms is I only hang with people that are also spiritual awakened, and they know about the New World Order. And my purpose is kind of like on that fight with good and evil. Even when I work out, on my mind is taking them down, destroying them. But I also do it with martial arts and healing and martial arts. So that's like my purpose. But do have friends that are not on that purpose, and for some reason we click. They're just high vibrational without. I guess it's possible to not really focus on spirituality, but still be vibrant enough to be around. But they're not people I hang out with often, but it's still all in a good time. And one of them actually appeared in my other videos. My work wife, you guys saw that video. So it's interesting enough. But please don't stop being who you are. Don't start rising your vibrations, because in the end, you'll thank yourself for it. And us star children are very charismatic. We are. I call myself an inner outer. Call myself, so my term where sometimes you're an introvert, sometimes you're an outrovert. It just, when the time calls for it, it just happens. You don't really You could be both, kinda. It's weird. Um, you know, my charisma allows me to hang with a lot of people. And there's just times where, especially in the wintertime, where I disappear from people. You know, I just fell out in the face of the planet into space. It's a very cool experience. You should try it sometime. But, anyways, the ones that cannot follow you, like I said, the universe will replace with other allies, other star seeds, most likely. Um, the universe is a very magical system. It works in mysterious ways. Yeah, some stuff just can't be explained logically. It just happens. It's just like a video game, and for whatever reason, if I had it my way, there's definitely people that I've lost that I would have brought with me, but for whatever reason, it's just not their purpose. It's just not their role. It's just they're just hard-headed and don't get it yet, but will get it in the future. Some people have issues with popularity. They have friends that they just don't want to let go, so they won't take this spirituality, this battle for good or evil. They won't go all the way, or won't even announce or admit that they do believe in the spiritual stuff, because they don't want people to look at them weird. There's people that struggle with that. Especially with the whole belief about the New World Order. A lot of people actually, there's a lot of people that don't admit that they believe in that, and they actually do. Give you an example. One time I was at a Walmart, and my friends will tell you sometimes I'm a very funny, goofy guy, and sometimes I scream, and other people look at, and they start laughing. One time I screamed, "It's the Illuminati," and everybody stopped and froze and looked at me, or looked at the direction they heard it from, and they were looking at me like, and I had to act like I didn't yell at. I was like looking around like that wasn't me that yelled at, that screamed. So just comparing the two reactions. There's a lot of people that believe in it. Now, I have some people that try to debate with me about that stuff, and then they later revealed that they did believe in it. It's just they're afraid to talk about it because it strikes fear into a lot of people's hearts. Given the reputation that they've, the stuff they've done on this earth, which is a lot of stuff, beyond 9/11 and all that stuff. So, it's just crazy. But we do have allies. We do have our fellow star seeds, indigos, crystals, rainbows, earth angels, witches, shamans, there's a lot of us out there. We just gotta match the vibrations and find out the right allies to come together in whatever area in the world you are. it sucks that on Facebook and social media, there's so many of us, but we're scattered all over. Sometimes, like I said in my past videos, we're strategically, like why I can't seem to move out of New England. I've tried, but something stupid always happens where I'm stuck here. You know, um, it can manifest anything else like that, but for some reason, an opportunity to move out of Connecticut, um, and then I find out a lot of people need me here. I've helped up a lot of people in my spiritual journey, and that would not have gotten help if I wasn't there. A few years ago, actually for a while now, I've been trying to get a bunch of people to train in martial arts and strength training, trying to basically be another me, because there's lots of times where I've helped people out and I was like, well, whoa, damn, what if I wasn't here to do that? So I tried to train other people, in fitness and martial arts, try to, what if their lives are in need of the knowledge I have, or, what if someone else could need the knowledge that I have, but, maybe I could pass it on to someone else and they could help, what if I'm not there, it's like, basically, all the time Superman saved the DC universe, the planet, but what if Superman wasn't there? What if he was out of commission for some reason? Who else would be able to step up to save the planet the way he did? So it's kind of like that mentality. So I've tried to train other people, and for some reason, stuff just keeps getting in the way. One guy was actually one of my friends that just dropped off, as I started to ascend higher. One of them was that. Another one was, it just didn't, just couldn't get the time correlation to happen. Me and my other friend, we work in retail. Retail isn't always, depending on your position, isn't always a set schedule. So you might have the day off, you might work, you might have, we might be working the same day but different hours. That's, so for it to consistently work, we need to have consistent days to train, and so it's always something. So but everything happens for a reason, so anyways, don't want to bore you guys. If you like this video, you learned something, if it motivates you, which is the whole point of the video, please hit that like and subscribe. Again, guys, keep raising your vibrations, keep retaining your seeds, keep eating your fruits and vegetables, keep drinking your water, burning your crystals and stones, do it all, keep meditating, keep stepping up. The world, in many ways, will thank you for it, not just yourself. All right, see you guys later. Peace.